Gentlemen, ladies, and anyone in between, I welcome you all, and today I'm going to show you just how easy and simple it is to convert your Tsunami Salt X from a bailed reel into a manual pickup bailless reel. I'm also going to show you some things to watch out for along the way. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Step one, you want to remove the handle, and you want to remove the spool. And then you want to remove all the parts from their individual little baggies and organize them like so. You have two weights, you have two screws, and a piece that holds the line roller assembly. It's really easy. So first you're going to need a slotted screwdriver, a rather large one, because the screw on the side plate is pretty large. It uses a light coating of thread locker. It's not easy to break. There really shouldn't be any concern of damaging this because it is pretty high quality stainless steel screw. A size 0 Phillips and a size a T15 Torx. And unfortunately, the kit that was in my reel didn't include an Allen wrench for the line roller arm lock, which is this piece here. The smallest Allen I have is 1.5 mil, and that's smaller than that. But I do have a small bladed screwdriver that I ground into a tip, which has served to save my ass on more than one occasion when it comes to some of these oddly sized Allen wrenches and different size keys. So it's with all that being said, we're going to start by removing, using the bladed screwdriver, the non-line roller arm side bail arm screw. Very simply, start it off. We're going to set that aside there. And then we're going to go on this side using the T15 Torx, and we're going to remove the line roller support screw. Now, when we're doing this, there should be a little bit of grease on here, so you don't have to worry about dropping any parts on the table. But try to keep everything organized and set, because it'll make swapping it out to the bailless part a little bit easier. So what we're going to do now is we're going to slide this off, but we're going to kind of make sure that some of the weight is on the bail. We want to have it grip that bushing that's in there, so the bushing comes out as far as possible, like so. Otherwise, you got to get a pair of tweezers or a pair of needle nose and pull that further out. And then we're going to go ahead now and grab this piece here, just like so. Now, in my kit initially, I did a dry run on this just so it makes it look like I know what I'm doing. The portion that's threaded was spanned out a little bit wider than it should have, and it wouldn't fit through here, and it wouldn't fit through this area here. So I had to take a pair of pliers and gently squeeze it. It's made out of aluminum. You don't want to bend it or be too rough with it because it's a strong metal, but it's a little bit brittle than some others. And just a tiny tweak was all it took. And with that screw having not even been taken out of the arm itself, we're just going to go ahead and slightly thread it on. I'm pressing my finger, using finger pressure towards here, and we're going to tighten that as much as possible. And now we're going to go ahead and we might have to loosen it up just a tad so we can get it centered. There we go, just like so. And now we're going to go ahead and fully tighten it. At this point, you can tighten this screw very tight. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this bail set screw, if you want. You don't have to. And something I kind of noticed I thought was pretty cool. We'll take this little washer here was on the opposite side, which went here, which basically when the bail flips, it rubs against that, so it's not metal and metal. But if you look here, I don't know if I'm going to break something, but I got a 1/2 ounce tungsten weight in the bail arm. Oh. This bail arm has some serious snap to it. Honestly, even though it didn't come with the Allen key to fit this, it's almost a no harm, no foul, because I don't know if you really even need to add this little locking set screw. But it's here, and that's what we're going to do. Let's see if I can give you guys an idea what I'm up against here. And there we go. And if you're worried about this loosening up, just a little bit of grease. That'll keep it situated in there. And now, see, keeps it from tripping all the way. There's a little bit of play. But for me personally, I would just leave it as is. I don't see there really being a true need for that. Now we're going to take the counterbalance weight opposite of the line roller arm. Now we didn't take the bushing or the washer off the non-line roller side screw. We left that there. We're going to thread this on until hand tight, and then we're going to finish it off with the bladed screwdriver. Fairly tight. Again, you don't want to do any damage. You don't want to scuff it up. All right, now I'm going to take the rotor weight, line it up like so with the chamfered edge facing up, so that way the size 0 Phillips will fit properly. Go ahead, take your spool like so. Take your handle like so. And now you go catch a fish. Now, in terms of how well balanced this reel is with the bailess kit on, it's pretty good. It's better than many of the reels out there that had, you know, bailess as a secondary option. The Saragossa FA, I believe it was laughably wobbly. Even some of the Saragossa SWs with bails in the 6,000 size were pretty wobbly if you were lucky enough to get a hold of one of those. This one, I'm gripping it as light as possible so that way you can see any of the wobble. And it's pretty well balanced. There's ever so slightly a little out of whack. But again, you're not going to notice it when you're fishing at all whatsoever, and it's barely perceivable. I just want you guys that see this to know that if you're expecting it to be 100%, Shimano Stella, balanced, it's going to be a hair off. And again, it's actually better than some Van Staal reels that I've used. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Real simple, real easy, even without having the proper Allen key. You really don't need that bail lock. It's just there, just to be there, really. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't fish it with it because it wouldn't make a difference to me, because the bail spring on this thing is just that damn tight. So with all that being said, guys, tight lines, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for coming out, and hope you guys enjoyed this. Take care.